As we begin this new week, let us do what we love to do, which is take the scripture, ask God to make it live for us together and in our lives personally. And we can all find this. We're going to be in the book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 1. In the beginning, God. And God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Recently, I was speaking with Jill about Julie Andrews, and she was reminding me of the song, Let's Start at the Very Beginning. A very good place to start. And if we lose our moorings from our beginning, we will be drifting and lost. So in the book of Genesis, which is the book of beginnings, in the beginning, God. In the beginning is all one word, and it means a series of events are about to occur. And the author of these events is God. Now the big question for us always is, so what is God like? And can we trust him? The word here for God means that God is divine, God is all-powerful, and God here creates. So his divinity, his power, his creation. God. And now God chooses to set in motion a chain of events. He is the source of those events. And when, as we've said, we move away from that, we are stuck. We will discover in these events, as God rolls them out, that in Genesis chapter 1 concludes with something in verse 31, that it was marvellous. God saw all that he'd made, and it was very good. That's God's declaration. All of his creation. Just to underline it, how much of his creation? All of it was very good. And the author is telling us here that from God's perspective, when he had finished on that sixth day, from God's perspective, everything was in order, everything was in its place, everything, if you like, was in harmony. The created and the creator were in harmony. We will, of course, this week come to the point that something's gone terribly wrong. But for this day, let us worship, let us indulge in the fact that God's creation was good. It couldn't have been anything other, because his creation comes out of his character. Now, one more thing about creation as we think about this today. Some of us are, in our experience, in our lives, we love to be innovative. We love to be creative. That's an expression of God's creation. You and I actually, in the way that God creates, can create nothing. For God creates out of nothing. We always create out of something. But creativity itself is an expression of the Creator. So, as the Creed reminds us, as the Bible teaches us, we believe in God the Father, Creator of heaven and earth. Let us start at the very beginning.